Well, hello to my lovely viewers, it's PNG. Thank you for tuning to my One Piece Bounty Rush video. And today I'm going to show you the best 10 runners, in my opinion, that you can use in the league to compete and get yourself higher ranking. These 10 runners is my own personal opinion, and it's all based down on my observation and of course using these runners, understanding that they are the units you can actually use to be competitive in the league, and of course they'll get slaughtered by other units such as the extreme EX units. So these 10 runners are my own personal opinion, as I said. If you did like the 10 runners list, then of course put a like and subscribe and share the video so you could actually allow other players to understand which runners you should develop on. Now, of course, if you did dislike it, then just put a comment down below and share your opinion, which runners are probably missed out or you've highly ranked them. Well, anyway, let's just get to the list. So the list is no particular rank, it's just these 10 runners are my own personal opinion that you should be using and competing in the league to gain yourself as much win as possible. So I'll just go through them one by one why I picked these character. So the new Land of Wano Marco, not much you can say. He is another extreme Oden and Yamato level where he can actually capture treasure, not get interfered most of the time. It just really depends how strong his defense and HP is, so he could last long enough to grab a treasure, because he pretty much is unaffected while he's grabbing. The only way you can get him off while grabbing a treasure is if you inflict a status infliction to immobilize him from capturing, but the rest, like knockback, you can't get him off. You just have to try and take him HP low as possible to get rid of him. That's why he is quite annoying to deal with. In certain situations, he's better than Oden and Yamato. And his skill is great. This Phoenix brand, extremely dangerous, can push any defenders off their treasure or any other enemies, and you can just use that to grab treasure. And then you've got the Phoenix mode, which is, although it's kind of simple, basic, boring flying Phoenix, but it does do the job. Again, recover your allies' HP as yourself, and of course provides you self defense, and you can travel around with it much quicker. So yeah, that's what I say. Marco is definitely one of the best good runners to use. And then we are looking at the new movie limited character, Stampede Boa Hancock. Maybe any of you who have played a game for the last 2 months, you would have got this if you did summon for her. If you did not, then it's unfortunate. She's actually quite a good runner. She is a limited edition character, so in the future there's not a lot of people going to be using her because you hardly will see her. But the good thing about her, she is the best Boa unit now, and her skills are great. Her running skill, the skill 1 that she can just dash and run towards another treasured area quite quick, and of course she does do knockback, and she's unaffected with status infliction as well. And then once she slam her kick, she can turn you into stone. So yeah, that is a very good move to travel around. Then slave arrow, extremely good. They can just use that to a long range and then just inflict them with entrance in order to turn into stone and then take a full advantage. She has the same ability like Pelispello, Whitebeard, that on the third hit 50% chance to inflict their status infliction, which most times will work, and Boa can recover HP by inflicting it as well. So yeah, she is definitely a very good runner, but unfortunately she's a limited edition character, so you won't be able to get her now in the future unless Bandai feel generous to re-release her. And then we got Vista here, my favorite step up unit. Very powerful. He is a runner attacker base. He should be in a BF Bounty Festival unit, but Bandai just being generous and allow us to get him as a step up unit. So anyone has this unit, work on him, practice your perfect dodge. Once you get that, you will be butchering people, because he is a crit machine. After he get that extra crit 500%, adding 50% on top of here, you'll be critting all the time and you get HP recovery from it. And also his skills are great. You can provide yourself and your allies for extra attack and defense. That's a counter move. Of course, if it's successfully counter, it pretty much will hurt your enemy. Then Rose Rondo, use it if you only if you notice that you can actually take advantage, because it is a long range multiple area attack with high critical chance hit, so it will be quite strong. A multiple hit, very useful, especially against Alkainu's immune free hit. But you could just use Vista's normal attack to get rid of Alkainu's immune free hits. It's quite easy, and Vista's really strong. And we got the annoying rat, the stupid rat. Savior God Usopp. Still really strong unit. Especially you should be using him a bit more now because he is quite crucial up against someone like Zephyr, Oden, and Roger. He can literally just kill those 3 units quite easily, but he's a green killer, a green unit killer. He has the ability to do more damage to green units. Plus, his skills are really annoying and fast. This skill, Skull Blast Grass, very quick. If you manage to land it, he'll knock you back and you'll get HP recovery and you'll just last so long in the match. It's really annoying to deal with him. That's why I hate this unit particularly. Then this Bagworm, extra long range sniper attack. If he catches you, he will stun you and ignore your defense, and it would stun you for 7 seconds, which is really long. Give it enough time to use his skill 1 to shoot you as well. Yeah, and his skills on homing as well. He can automatically lock and locate your enemy and shoot them, and he's got an extra 2 life, which is why he is really annoying to deal with, but he's good. Then a quite underrated runner, Stealth Black Sober Mask. Not a lot of people like to play this particular character because he's so specific. He is a pure runner. You just need to play him with a bit of brain, always analyzing the map, know which direction to go and which location to move on, and try to avoid fights. His skills are great. Stealth, extremely good. Turn invincible. Your opponent can't see yourself as well in the map, so you could easily just walk past your enemies. Then his shooting star Sober Kick, really very fast move. Suddenly appear and then use his kick and knock your enemy off the treasure and just grab the treasure. His main skill, main trait is that he has that extra defense shield, so it can act like a second HP. You could recover it by just keep capturing treasure. So yeah, Sober Mask, it's only designed for specific specific players like myself and people who are passionate to be a pure runner base. And then we got Miss Golden Week, a golden rat. She is really cancerous if you play her properly. Her skills can not only immobilize you, not immobilize you, completely lock you off from your skills and attack, and you can't really do anything while she's capturing when you're inflicted with this calming status infliction. Plus, she got the invincible ability for 8 seconds, so yeah, you can't do shite to her, and she has the ability to lower your attack, defense, and speed as well. Just play her properly. She's very cancerous. She can be really annoying to deal with, and she's a step-up character, really good. Opbr Chuan. So yeah, Opbr is a really good runner. She's a step-up unit, so she's a budget unit. You could actually obtain her quite easily, as long, of course, Bandai release certain banner scouts that make her available, or maybe just a step-up or regular Bounty Festival unit or an extreme unit. Scout will normally contain her, but you could buy her through the shop and just buy her fragments slowly and just unlock her one day. But if you do have her, work on her. She does do really well. She can help you to win a lot of matches because of her ability to capture a treasure extremely quick. The fastest capturing runner in the game, because due to that she can spawn a clone to consider as 2 person in 1 treasure capturing, so it just speeds things up. Of course, if you get an additional ally in there, it will be just instantly. And the good thing is the spawn not only can speed up the capturing, it can also defend and charge the treasure. And the good also thing about the Opbr Chuan is her skills are quite good. She had knockback attack, so she could take steal the treasure from any of your enemies, and she's got this skill that can push your enemy off the treasure as well. So yeah, she's purely designed great for capturing treasure. Just use her running around and just annoy your opponent, because she can pretty much capture a treasure instantly. Even a 150% charge treasure area from a Kaido, she can capture that in under 5 or 6 seconds. Then the next character, that would be, of course, the EX Kozuki Oden. Oden, I would say personally, is the strongest runner in the game. It's heavily regarded the best unit in Japanese server. I could understand why. He's not only fast, he's very agile. His attack skills, traits are designed near perfect, I would say, for a good runner. His skills are great. Got this invincibility skill, gun model key, charge, long range charge attack with a knockback attack. Great skill to knock your opponent off the treasure. And this skill, Paradise Tosuka, one of the 2-hit attack. It can teleport towards your opponent and then slash them with an X slash, and it can hurt a lot of defenders with this skill. And then his traits, one of the near broken traits to capture a treasure, near invincible as well. The only way you could get him off the treasure while capturing is attacking from outside the treasure or knock him back. but most of the time it works. Him, Marco and Yamato, it's just pretty much they're all in line with the same skill. They work really well. And then of course the next runner, that would be Yamato, EX Yamato, another broken, near broken runner. The same skill sets like Oden. While capturing, nothing can really affect her apart from a status infliction or a knockback. But with her skills as well, it works well to help her to move quicker, and also it can hit really hard if you allow her to hit you when she's has 50% or lower HP, because it will be a very strong hit. It's pretty much can one-shot a lot of enemies. And then her counter skill, pretty much all the time will have it if you meet the right condition. If you are silly enough to trigger it, she will knock you away, knock back, and if you get hit by it while she had 50% of the lower HP, the skill attack is much stronger. It's like a one-shotter quite easily. So as I said, man, she's just another broken, near broken runner that can capture without any problems. As I mentioned, you just need to only can take her off by inflicted status infliction and knock back. Then yeah, that's how you could really stop her from capturing. Then the final runner, one of my personal favorite, Sylvar's Rayleigh, or the Prime Rayleigh. Rayleigh is quite heavily used in the game because of his very gimmicky and very great skill that he has. His trait where he can perfect dodge and teleport towards your opponent and do a stun and knockback attack, and it hurts them because it does deliver 30% HP damage, and also he will get his dodge back immediately. So this character here is purely greatly designed for experienced player like me. So if you are experienced, know all the meta units, attack pattern and timing, you can pretty much just easily overpower an enemy quite easily. His skills are great. This great skill, Dark King's Onslaught, teleports towards your opponent from a long range and knock back your opponent. This skill is very dangerous. It's quite unpredictable if you don't pay attention to it. And then his last skill, the Dark King / long range multiple area attack anyway, so it does inflict stun. It helps you to stop like someone like Yamato, Marco and Oden from capturing. So yeah, it helps out a lot. And yeah, that's what I say about all the runners. Alright guys, hopefully that the list was kind of useful for you. Hopefully help you to make some decision to which runners you should develop on and work on and play in the league, so you could be a bit more competitive. But we'll do a honorable mention in a second, and just let you know that any other runners that I missed out, that you could also look into it. But those 10 are my best recommended 10 runners to work on and play in a league. Well guys, hopefully that you did enjoy the video. If you did like it, then please like and subscribe and share. If you want to add any more other runners, then put a comment down below. Okay guys, I'll catch you on in the next video.